Welcome back to the Content Complete podcast featuring myself, Spencer, and my friend Matt, and Fistcake, coming back from being marooned on an island for 20 years. How's it going, man? That tan's really coming together.
Thank you. I've been, been salvaging my ship parts to get off this goddamn island in Illinois. I just can't seem to cross the river. Yeah. I don't know how that works. I don't.
It's a challenge.
What do?
Wilson.
My dog is actually a volleyball with a dog's face on it this entire time.
Dog face volleyball. That sounds like a band name.
Yeah, it's the name of my post-punk album.
Dog face volleyball. 2018. Oh god. But no,
other than that, target near you. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying that's pretty much it for me.
Let's talk about what we played. So now you get to continue to talk. What's you play this week?
Oh shit! I forgot I always go first. No, damn it.
That's not it for me.
Oh god, it's never it for me. I'm never done. God damn it. Oh boy. Let me just go down this list I made up 5 minutes before the show. I have played Yakuza 0.
Ooh.
Yeah, played a little bit of that.
How's that going?
It's going pretty good. I played a little bit of it, and I'm like, oh, wait, I still had to play Persona 5. I'm like 100 hours behind on that. So I switched over to that after Yakuza 0. But I played the first 4 or 5 hours or so.
Nice.
Kind of like when you got the whole place opened up, and you got your fighting styles for Kiryu. At some point, you're supposed to play as the other guy. I can't remember his name. Is like, I don't remember his name, but
I pre-ordered fucking Yakuza
Kiwami.
Nice.
Like, for Prime, you can get it for like $25. So I was like, well,
fuck it.
I'm gonna play it anyway, so might as
well.
Wait, yeah, if you have Prime.
Oh fuck!
I gotta get Prime.
I have Prime. I had to get that game.
Well, then there you go. What is that? What is that? Lemonade? What are you drinking there?
Well, actually, it's water mixed with pre-workout mixed with some orange caffeine shit.
Because this podcast is a workout.
Yeah.
That and I just trying to stay woke, fam.
Gotcha.
I just want to stay woke. But to answer Kim Pop's question if anybody's playing Absolver, I will be when it comes out because that's the only game I pre-ordered since Twilight Princess. So that's pretty cool. I'm excited for that.
I saw Northern Lion play it, and it looks pretty good. I just fear that it's going to be really shallow. Like, the content doesn't seem all there. One of the guys on the NLSS beat it in 9 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah.
And it seems like you get all your major abilities kind of quickly if you know where to go or if you know what to do. So hopefully it's not like that because obviously neither of us have played it, but it looks
I've watched
looks pretty interesting
about
though.
4 hours of it. I mean, it looks cool. I'm just worried that it's like it has a good concept, but then it's gonna have like no content.
Yeah, I mean, with people, at multiplayer online, they'll have people to fill in the gaps for that.
Yeah, hopefully.
And I'm sure they'll keep having like.
Yeah, it's a Liftanger.
Liftanger. No, like what expansions and shit for it probably too in the future.
Yeah.
But yeah, that makes sense. But other games I've played this week, play Persona 5. I am at the part where Makoto is making you find the Yakuza guy, or she's gonna tell you so hard. Oh god.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
How far?
So
like how much further? I mean,
he's got a long time.
Yeah, I got a long way.
He has a long time.
Yeah. And the shitty part about playing that game is like you feel like you don't go very far. Like you're having a good time. You're playing the game. Like, oh, I spent a couple of days in school. Surely that's only been 10 minutes. It's been 3 hours. I've been playing this game for 3 hours, and I've only advanced in 2 days.
Yeah, you're like,
I'll give you a tip. So what I did is, and this is the most optimal strat, is when you go to a palace, just go as far as you can. Like just go. Yeah, and I've finished probably most palaces in like 2 days. Like visits, unless there was like a real life roadblock or something like that you have to get through.
Oh yeah, no, I've learned that thing early on because that goddamn cat is always on you about getting your goddamn sleep. So if I have a chance to do anything for longer than 5 minutes, I'm gonna be there. Like with mementos, I just do the entire dungeon over and over again until I'm out of recovery items. And then with palaces, I go as far as I can, and then I bounce. But that's that goddamn cat. Hate it.
Have you gotten a job in that game yet? Like an actual job to make money?
I did a job one time, and then I just realized I can make more money just doing going to dungeons and stuff.
Yeah, Matt was telling me he didn't do a job ever.
Yeah,
the whole game.
Yeah,
he didn't
get
get a
one job.
I know, like some of them are supposed to like help raise your stats along with getting paid, but I mean, the general consensus is that people usually just rather do dungeons and do other stuff.
So what I would do is I would have the pallets done within like I said, the first couple visits, and then I would literally just work on my social links and my stats for the rest of the time because you have to wait that amount of time anyway. So you got like 20 days. You're like, dungeon's fucking done. I'm gonna go hang out with Ryuji. Yo, what up, dude? Let's get some noodles. And I'm gonna work on my intelligence. I had all my stats maxed except for kindness at 4.
Oh man, you didn't water your plant enough, did you?
I fed it every single time. I was on top of that shit.
You just didn't do anything extra, apparently.
Well, they don't have as many things you can raise kindness as you can with all the other stats.
One of my issues with the job system when I was looking up stuff for it, because I didn't play the game, but a lot of the cooler jobs you have to wait such a long time to get access to with based on your stats, and so by the time you get there, it's like you've already come up with strategies to avoid it in the first place. So then it's like, I mean, if you really want to role play it, maybe you can. I think there's one where you play like a bartender. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's a bartender, but you work at a bar.
Yeah,
and like that one seemed cool, but it's just like by the time you get there, you're 30 hours, 40 hours into the game. You're like, I've already figured out ways to get around this. So
I'm already done with that. So.
The money is kind of secondary. It's not even secondary. It's like fourth area. Well, you don't.
What is fourth area?
Yeah, it's just like fourth on the list. Yeah.
There you go.
Of importance, like you don't need to upgrade guns like hardly ever because they're not very good anyways. You pretty much only use them when the shadows are weak to gun, and then it doesn't matter if you have a good gun or not because you're just gonna get them all down anyways, and then you'll combo them.
Oh my god, guys, Jinx!
Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
But what else did you play when I had Persona? I had to talk about it because I finished it. I have thoughts on it.
Don't worry, I'm trying to finish as quick as I can so we can have a spoiler cast about that. But I played more on my iPhone, played that PPKP game, unlocked more combos.
Nice.
And now I can do elemental attacks.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I'm kind of a big fucking deal now. So I don't want to, toot my own horn.
Watch out, you fucking neophytes.
Oh my god, it'd be so cool if someone made a game that's like that, because you do combos or whatever, but instead it uses your camera and you have to set it down, and then it's like an Naruto game, so you have to do like the hand symbols to do all the stuff.
Yeah, see,
and it would read the hand symbols.
I'm never gonna play that game.
Wouldn't that be like nothing you would ever play, but cool in concept?
No, it's not even cool in concept.
It would be a cool way to get money from people who love that Naruto and Boruto shit.
And have already already know the moves.
I have already mastered the movie. I have a dictionary. I practice it every night before I go to bed. My jutsus. I have to. I pray the Naruto god before bed, and I always tell him to believe it. Believe in my jutsu.
You're fucking playing that game out in public, and then just this deaf person comes up and slaps you because you've accidentally insulted them.
Yeah. Just get a giant middle finger. And then played more Fallout Shelter. Nothing really exciting there. And then I finally finished Hellblade. Ooh.
Nice. And at the end of the podcast, we're going to be going over all of the discussion that we have. We're going to save it for the end.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to have a standard podcast, and then we're going to end it like normal, and then afterwards we're going to have like an after party where we're going to talk about Hellblade in detail. So if you've never played the game, or if you don't care about, or if you care about spoilers, don't listen or watch. But otherwise, you can hang out. We'll
No, at the end of the show. Not now. You can hang out now.
Yeah.
You still got a whole hour, but after the show,
Mm-hmm.
you can't stay here. But you can go. No, I can't. I fucked that up completely. What did you guys play this week? Yeah, smooth transition.
Well, I finished Persona, and it's like it's hard, man.
Yeah, I saw your tweets.
It's hard. It's like I was like so invested. It ends. It's like it's so good. Everything about that game is so good. It actually might be my most favorite game of all time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude.
It's so good. The characters are so good. And it's like when I played the Mass Effect trilogy, and then like you're like, oh, I'll just never see these people again unless I play it again. And it's difficult. I've been having a hard time.
And Matt's not the type to like reread a book or rewatch a movie. Mm-hmm. So to replay through a whole game. Mm-hmm. So they're gone. They're gone forever.
Yeah. Well, I might replay it in New Game Plus because you can get other shit. They have like one or two things that are locked behind New Game Plus, but
yeah.
I'll probably wait.
More reason to spend. More ways to spend another 100 hours or so of your life,
and all your stats.
Your stats carry over. Your money carries over. So
shit!
You can spend more time on your social links.
Nice.
But yeah, like one of the greatest games I think of all time. 100%.
So did you 100% stick with Makoto?
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude!
If I knew gaming, I'll probably go with somebody different.
Oh boy. Nice.
Yeah, super. Like it was just so good. Everything about it was so good. Like it has like twists and turns, and you're like, I don't know what's going on. Oh, so good though. I love it.
Oh God, why?
What else did we play? On Monday. We played Tales of Berseria.
Yeah,
obviously. Oh, I also started playing Sleeping Dogs.
Oh yeah, Matt was replaying Sleeping Dogs.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm like 6 hours into that. It's good.
I haven't played that in a while.
On Tuesday, we played some more of the Walking Dead Season 1 with Fizzcake on Into the Veil, and that was pretty good. It's getting better. We're getting a flow as to like what kind of character we want to be. It's still an asshole.
Still an asshole, yeah.
But we're getting a feel for like which things would be best to pick to make him the most of an asshole. Mm-hmm. And so if you guys want to see fucking super just like
Lee being just like
the worst. And making
I think we did mess up a couple times though, because we just were casually like, oh yeah, no, it'd be nicer. Like, wait, no, shit, damn it.
Yep.
Now we're a complicated character, not just a straight asshole. No.
Now we have depth.
We don't want depth.
Shit. One minute he was nice, and the next minute he said something mean. I don't understand this crazy character.
It's especially funny when people talk to you, and then Lee, when he's just answering on his own, is like, "Yeah, no, definitely, yeah," and we're like, "No, Lee, you stop that. You're a douche."
Mm-hmm.
Up the douche.
But on Wednesday we played West of Loathing.
Yeah, played 2 hours too,
and that game's actually pretty good. Like I expected to be kind of like, oh, this is funny, but like it's like super clever. Mm-hmm. A lot of the jokes are pretty funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's super good. Man, it's just black and white, and it's like all stick figures.
Oh
and
my
shit.
God! So 2 hours of that, you're like
2
staring
hours
at the screen.
of that, you're just like, and then you look around, and you see color for the first time in 2 hours. You're like,
what the fuck?
This is what fucking people felt like when color TV came about.
To give you an idea of the type of humor the game has, it has an option to put on colorblind mode, but it's a black and white game.
Does it actually do anything, or is it
just
anything?
It's just a tick box.
Mm.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, we're playing as James Hetfield, the lead singer of Metallica.
Yeah, that's her name, James Hetfield. And I'm doing a bunch of Western voices, and it's so hard to have so many cowboy-like characters and have to come up with different variations on the Western cowboy voice. It's a challenge.
You can only do so many, yeah.
And then I was having a hard time finding my Southern Belle voice. It was gone from me, and I did like a really shitty like voice, but with like a twang to it. And then I kind of found it towards the end. You know
how dogs is and all.
Yeah, you got to find that sultry part of yourself. Mm-hmm. Just tap in.
Mm-hmm.
Just got to tap into your inner Hannah Montana.
Mm-hmm. You got to think about churning butter.
Churning butter.
Dying of like just TB.
Yeah, tuberculosis. Which at that time they called it consumption.
Oh,
Oh,
duly
little,
noted.
little fun fact.
I think there's not a shadow, but like a Easter egg for the Adventure Zone in West of Loathing, because there's
Really?
like supposed to be like a boy detective on a train or something,
Oh, that's interesting.
and he's a Easter egg. Woo.
That's cool. Did we play anything else?
Oh, I tried to play Shenmue,
How did that go?
and oh god, dude, the voice acting is so fucking bad. It's like they recorded it in like
A windy room.
like a fan infested room. It just fans everywhere, just blowing. They're like, oh, Shinmer, Damada, Hashino, Honde. And you're like, what the fuck, dude? Just speak normally. And then
Turn off the fan.
and then so you know how the Dreamcast it has two sticks or two thumbsticks? Well, they made the great design decision of not having the left analog stick move you. It just controls the camera. You move with the D-pad still. What? What?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
I'm like, no, I can't do it. So I'm like, fuck it. I'll just play Sleeping Dogs.
It's basically the same thing. Damn it.
So I might try Shenmue 2. I probably won't though. No.
If you didn't like Shenmue 1, you're not gonna like Shenmue 2. That's for sure.
Well, it sucks is it's not even that, he didn't like, the storyline or anything else. It's just like the controls and fan voices.
Well, the controls might be
It's not
different,
fan voices. Those
but
are real voice actors.
Fan voices, man.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, double entendre.
Keep going.
Huh?
You were saying something.
Oh, sorry. No, I think I said maybe the controls might be different for Shenmue 2, but like gameplay wise, it's still kind of the same. You walk around, you occasionally fight. Actually, Shenmue 2 has.
I didn't even get to the fighting.
Oh, yeah, no. Shenmue 1 barely has any fighting. Like, I think you fight like 5 times altogether in the entire game.
What
and
the
the
fuck?
fifth time
That's why I wanted to kung fu bitches.
I think the 5th time is the last one where you fight basically 100 guys throughout like a boat dock. So it's kind of cool, but it's still like, oh, fight a guy on the street, fight a kung fu master, fight some other guy. Oh shit, I'm fighting 100 guys. Goddamn. And what I remember from that is with the Dreamcast, like with the virtual memory unit, it had like a counter for like how many guys you knocked out so far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it'd go down as you kill guys. It was pretty fun, but
nice.
yeah. So I mean, Shenmue 2 might be worth checking out because I think they do a recap of Shenmue 1, but
Shenmue 2 is one of those. It's like why watch Evil Dead when you can watch Evil Dead 2?
Yeah, exactly. You don't need to watch a whole nother movie. Fuck that shit.
No, when Evil Dead 1 is summed up in the first 10 minutes of Evil Dead 2.
Yeah.
Yes. So moving on to our first topic of the day, we're going to talk about Totinos and Shadow of War. How do those two things go together? I thought the same question. So apparently there's a promotion going on where if you now is it the Totino's like party pizzas or is it all Totino's products?
I think it's all Totino's products.
They're giving away codes that can be used
for loot crates
inside of Shadow of War the game.
Yep.
It says Battle for Epic Prizes begins September 1st. Get ready for a chance to win a Middle-earth Shadow of War Xbox One S bundle and more. And keep an eye out for on-pack codes you can submit to unlock in-game gold. Score epic prizes, save Middle-earth, and enjoy some Totinos along the way. That's worth fighting for. In the meantime, conquer your hunger with the help of pizza rolls, snacks, and Totino's Pizza.
Spencer, you missed at least 15 TMs in there.
I'm not going to go through and
you had to do it
like fucking Jim Sterling and pronounce every single one of the fucking trademarks. You guys,
but there are quite a few TMs if you guys want to check it out.
Yeah, basically between every single trademark name, including in between Middle Earth and Shadow of War, there is a trademark symbol. It's fucking ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. They want to make sure no one infringes.
Yeah, but I mean, for real though. But for real, they didn't have to do any of that. So.
Yeah.
But
so Shadow of War is the new Halo 3. Pretty soon it's gonna have like a Shadow Fuel special Mountain Dew that you can only get.
Oh, I remember that. Dude,
Yo,
we drank the
don't
shit out
talk
of that.
shit. All right, that fucking
no,
Halo
it was good.
3, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it was good shit.
It was good,
Yeah.
but it was still blatant advertising and marketing.
But you didn't get free stuff out of it. You just drank it because you were supporting the game.
No, you got free stuff.
No, I didn't get any free stuff.
I think you can win prizes.
Yeah, you could win prizes
or something like that. No, XP's with Call of Duty. That's right.
And I know that like Taco Bell did like the whole win a PS4 thing too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I actually had a friend that won that one. That was
Really?
pretty cool.
Yeah, we were trying.
Yeah. Me too. As soon as he won, I'm like, well, I guess I got to eat Taco Bell for the rest of my life.
But yeah, it's so weird. There's like Totinos, man. Why?
Well, they're tapping in, man. People love pizza rolls.
So, everybody knows when you think of Lord of the Rings, you think of three things. You know, you think of Frodo, Totinos, and then J.R.R. Tolkien.
Right.
And everybody knows that's like the top three things you think of when you hear Lord of the Rings.
I mean, if there's a single person who reads and watches Lord of the Rings that doesn't have a grease stain on either the book or the packet for the DVD, you ain't a real fan.
Exactly. At the very least, you should have at least 500 grease stains everywhere.
Right. It should be one big grease stain. There should be a
Life
stuck
should be a grease stain.
fucking pizza pocket on there, like inside the case. It should just be stuck.
It should be just right in there.
Kim
But yeah,
Pop?
so oh god, Kim Pop, no, come on.
Kim Pop
What?
looks for the line, and he's like, all right, cool. And then just like catapults over it. He just builds a catapult of joke, and then just right over that line.
Burn the line down as he goes along.
But yeah.
So
I
yeah,
mean,
everybody, watch out for that.
It's stupid.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb.
Yeah.
Especially since you just like, I'm just gonna buy like, oh, they're running a 10 for 10 deal on Totino's Pizza. Now I'm fucking stacked in Shadow of War with gold.
Yeah, it's just kind of dumb. It's like a pre-launch thing. Like, okay, you're gonna start the game with a bunch of fucking gold and shit. Like,
Yeah.
that's just weird. I don't know. Like, I get the bundle for the game and the console. That makes sense. That's standard shit. But like codes for gold, and this is like a reminder. This is a single player game. And in the single player mode, you're winning codes for gold to buy things inside the single player game, because it has a loot crate system. Because apparently it thinks that it's a fucking multiplayer game when it's not.
Yeah, free to play multiplayer game too.
Yeah, it's like, oh, are we Counter-Strike? We have loot crates. Oh shit, we're
Are
single
we
player.
Overwatch? Uh-huh.
Oh, we're Lord of the Rings. Makes no fucking sense. That's all I have to say about that.
I wonder if it comes with like a pizza orc code where you just get a giant orc that's made of pizza. Or has
That
a
would make
pizza
it worth it.
on.
That's something I
really
would expect with a big Totino's TM on his fucking forehead.
His name is literally Pizza Roll, and he has a shield that's just literally a Totino's box.
That shit would not last in battle. So
You try to throw me in an oven. Well, I got out and escaped, and I'm coming for you, Shadow Walker. I forgot what they call you. Oh god,
they call you so many things like Targ or some shit. I don't know.
Oh, man.
Next
get
topic.
Totinos, everybody. Buy 10 Totinos.
Next topic, we got Brink is going free to play now.
Yeah, you guys remember Brink, right? Oh, you don't?
For those of you who
well, neither did we until it went free to play.
Brink was a game made by Bethesda, and like years ago, like 2009. And it was this multiplayer game that was supposed to be kind of a one side versus the next, taking over parts of a city. And it had some interesting design like concepts. It was based on parkour running, and you had people. It was kind of like Team Fortress and Overwatch, but before Overwatch came out, obviously, where they each had like a role. You had like a medic, and you had different stuff like that. And it was like that. So you go through and you take over capture points, and it, from an idea standpoint, it seemed fine. From a gameplay standpoint, was either
it was destroyed. It was like lambasted.
Yeah, it was either boring or just bad. And which is unfortunate because I really liked the idea of it, because I'm a huge like massive multiplayer type, like guy. Like the idea of that is just so cool to me, to get a group of friends and be like a squad and shit, right? But it just didn't work out. So one of the lead developers had noticed that they were basically putting the game on sale last year at like 99 cents. And so they're like, well, why don't we just make it free? Like, why not? That's literally like his line. Why don't we just make it free? Like, why not? So they did. And they're like, oh, we just want to see if maybe people like it. We updated the game. We feel like we fixed some of the problems. And it peaked, I think, the day that it had gone free to play at 2,600 players. And Matt was saying that he had heard, because some of the people were talking about it, where basically they looked at the average time played for those 2,600 players.
5 minutes.
What do you think? Okay, you already guessed. Damn it! It was 9 minutes. The average play time was 9 minutes.
So
they're like,
really no.
installed it, and then they're like, let me get my options all situated. And then they went in and they're like, "Yeah, this is still fucking trash," and then left.
Because that's barely past the main menu. Yeah, exactly. So that's terrible.
That doesn't really bode well for the future of Brink, the game that you've never played and also never heard of until right now.
I remember we think rented it from Blockbuster and played it.
Oh,
yeah,
that's a phrase you millennials will never understand.
Xbox 360.
Yeah,
we played on the Xbox 360, and we played a total of like an hour.
I don't even think I remember nothing about it.
You played like a game, and I think I played like a few games, and you're like, "This is fucking trash." You were mad about it. I was super hyped for it, and so I was kind of upset. But yeah, so Brink is free to play. Try it.
No,
it's free.
I wouldn't. Let it die. Let it die.
If you're tired of collecting hats in Team Fortress, then go play Brink where there's no hats.
A better free game to play on the PlayStation 4 is Let It Die. Just a fun fact, and since Matt kept saying Let It Die.
Also, Ollie.
Let It Die. Ollie, yeah, there you go.
That's a good one. So next on the list, Fiska, you want to tell us about Biomutant and that new gameplay trailer that came out?
Well, I watched the first 11 minutes of Biomutant being played probably by a professional demo player. It actually looks pretty interesting.
Hey, how's it going? 1964 CE Central Edition?
Current era.
Oh.
So like literally like 1964, the year.
Oh, the year. 1964, the year. The destiny. Ooh. So the way it seems Biomutant is set up, you get to create your weird mutant creature, and the way, like, it depending like its size and whatnot, affects stats like armor, speed, strength, how hard you hit points.
That's cool.
So if you have like a big beefy guy, he's not gonna be super fast, but he will be able to like take a few more punches, and the typical archetypes and stuff.
Yeah.
You can customize your fur color.
Oh shit.
You're not a furry. You're just a literal animal.
Oh shit,
dude!
Just make sure there's no confusion.
First character I'm making is fucking Sly Cooper.
Possible.
Yeah. Just get I don't know if it comes with a blue hat and a blue shirt, but you might be able to find like a weird hook thingy somewhere.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going, Wicked Shark?
What's going on, Shark? Let me see what else was there. Combat looks pretty fun. Like whenever you hit people, it shows damage numbers like Borderlands styles, and the occasional like pop, wee, or whatever, little sound effects.
Yeah. So yeah, I only saw a little bit of it, but is it mostly melee based, or is there like what kind of combat is it?
It's a melee and range. You get a gun. You get your choice of what kind of gun you want and what kind of melee weapon you want.
That's cool.
Because later, after you get through like a certain section, you unlock a workshop. And you can make if I remember correctly, you can make a one-handed weapon, a melee weapon, or a two-handed melee weapon, and the same thing for the ranged weapons. So I imagine like they have like different stats and stuff for that as well. Probably two-handed weapons are heavier or whatever.
Yeah, the standard classic stuff. For those of you who don't know, this is actually a post-apocalyptic game where you play an anthropomorphized little dude.
Yeah. It's a post-apocalyptic kung fu fighting adventure.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually the tagline they used.
Don't forget Fable. It's Kung Fu Fable.
Oh, Fable.
Oh, right. Yeah. Forgot. Honestly, if it's even close to being a kung fu version of Fable, I'm in.
Well, I don't know if it's
it's basically Jade Empire. Never mind.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, so many people are mad right now.
Oh, Jesus. Dude, that made me
You just equated Jade Empire and Fable as being the same game. They're totally different.
You trying to trigger me?
Yeah.
This ain't Tumblr.
Can't trigger me. What else? They ended the trailer with being cut into a bunch of cutscenes. You like running around and doing weird animal shit,
Nice. Standard.
Looks pretty cool. I'd say everybody pay attention to it if you like action or adventures, or you just like to hear weird little animals shoot and kill each other. Hey, there you go.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah. I mean, that seems pretty interesting.
I watched a little bit of it. It looks,
Was there anything about a release date? I didn't see anything.
I don't remember specifically a release date. It's still 2018 from what I remember. But
okay, so still 2018. We don't know like an actual date. It could be early or late. I mean, from the looks of the gameplay, though,
It looks pretty far along.
It looks pretty far along. But, I mean, games nowadays, they seem to get, like, all that type of stuff out of the way, and they'll do, like, one level. And they'll be like, this is what the game is.
A vertical slice is what it's called.
Yeah, it's called a vertical slice. We learned that from the behind the scenes of Hellblade. They talk about that pull process.
Oh, I didn't watch that. Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Behind the thing?
Yeah, so what they did was they took all of the developer diaries and they put it into one like continuous video. So it's kind of cool. You get to see them talk about the game as it was first thought to be, and then watch it as it completely changes into what it becomes.
Ah, gotcha. Oh, yeah. Cool.
Well, the Sandy Line is pretty cool. But next on the list, so that was Biomutant, and that comes out in 2018. Next on the list is Bethesda, Game of Thrones.
So
Spencer, what do you mean?
Target has leaked. It just says like a little store page. It says Bethesda, Game of Thrones. And I seem to remember something vaguely about the Game of Thrones and Bethesda back in like 2016 or 2015.
Yeah.
So I mean, this is...
It was like rumored.
Mm-hmm.
But now there's a store page on Target that is, there's just like a line on it. It's just like just that name, just Bethesda Game of Thrones.
How do people find this shit?
I don't know. I feel like they just go around and search shit and just try to like, oh, maybe I'll find some crazy stuff, and yeah.
I would say there, like maybe employees just kind of get bored and they just release something, or somebody makes a mistake, or somebody could be just literally a grandma typing in like, oh, let's put some Game of Thrones stuff I can get at Target today. Oh, Jimmy, what's this? Mom, that's a sweet hot release. Oh my God,
oh,
Mom, you're a hero.
That's a scoop. You just found
that's
a scoop,
Mom.
Where's my Twitter?
Mom, you just made me a game journalist. Holy shit!
It's that easy.
Screen cap it now.
I can't wait to not have any integrity.
Can't wait.
That's right. God. Fucking shots fired, bitches.
Pew, 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 pew.
But I don't know, man. Bethesda, Game of Thrones, like...
Yeah, it doesn't seem like... everyone's like, yeah, that'd be so sick. But really, if you think about it, Bethesda...
Look at fucking Fallout 4.
Bethesda and Game of Thrones. What story are they going to tell?
It's not about the story, okay?
Well, it is about... it. Like, the writing is definitely important.
Yeah, I think there's like... It could be any story in the Game of Thrones universe. The problem is that the Game of Thrones universe has like a lot of things that Bethesda's not good at. Like interesting characters, good storylines, freaking political agendas, espionage, pretty much anything that makes anything good.
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now what the game is going to be. You're going to be a guy, okay? You're going to have no like real background. It's going to be kind of vague-ish, right? And you're going to be dropped in this world. You might have like some kind of connections, whatever, but you don't have any allegiances yet. You go into the world, and there's these warring states period between all the houses, and they're like factions, right? And you do things for them and gain little points in each of the factions, and then you decide to choose a side out of all of them. So there's a point where you have to just choose one, right? And then maybe some
that's
factions. That's
literally what happened to Fallout 4.
Exactly. That's exactly what's going to happen, because that's the first thing you think of. You're like, oh, Game of Thrones, there's multiple houses. Got it. The whole game's going to be about that.
Yeah, I don't have high hopes, especially since Fallout 4 storyline was fucking a trash fire.
No, if it is great,
hashtag
great.
You can subscribe to us on NGTV and get a sick trash fire emote. Boom, right there, bitches.
Beep, 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 beep. Dumpster fire. Yeah.
But yeah, I just don't have any hopes that it's going to be any good, especially if they're still using the Gamebryo engine, which is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like they have I feel much money. Develop a new engine.
I would love to be excited about it, but you can't really.
Mm-hmm.
Not until you see more.
I still think it's going to just be a reskin of Skyrim. I swear to God, that's all they have to do is like move a couple houses around, reskin everybody,
and like Westeros is
skin the dragons
in comparison. So like, what are they going to do? Now, is it going to be a multi-series thing where you're going to have just access to a part of the map or some shit? Because that would be dumb. But it's probably what they'll do.
I have no idea.
Because
that's what they did with all the DLCs and stuff though too. They just had like, hey, you go here. Oh, you're in a whole new area. Whoa.
Yeah. Now you're in
Bravos,
Essos or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, they could do that. That'd be pretty easy.
Yeah. That's probably what they're going to do.
But I don't know.
But yeah,
I mean, it would
the Target
be great.
page itself doesn't really show anything. Just literally says the title. Doesn't even say for like what consoles is coming out. Anything like that. It just says Bethesda : Game of Thrones.
And
that's literally the whole thing.
And yeah, this is just extrapolation based on just that one line. It could literally mean nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I would be more excited now. Frankly, actually, I would be bittersweet because CD Projekt Red is doing Cyberpunk, and Cyberpunk is something that like literally is like the thing that I want in life. Okay, like if I could just live and breathe that, I would never do anything else. So but I would love to see CD Projekt Red do a Game of Thrones game, because that would actually be amazing. Because at least the world's going to be large enough for it, and the quality is going to be there. But at the same time,
Bethesda's just been watering down all their shit.
So don't take people away from Cyberpunk.
Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah, so that's the thing. That's a little blurb. That's a little bit of information, guys.
Just a little info. Stay tuned on your radars for Bethesda Game of Thrones coming to a Target near you, probably.
All right, Fizzcake, tell us about Fist of the North Star.
So there's a new Fist of the North Scar. Jesus. Well, okay. Restart the podcast. I'm done. God damn it.
Updating content.
Hold on one second. Let me try to find the video for it. But there's a new Fist of the North Star game being developed by the people who make Yakuza, which really, it pretty much looks like Yakuza, but in the Fist of the North style setting. So it should be pretty fun if you're into mindless violence and making people explode by punching them in the head really hard. Typical stuff. But I'll show a clip. It's from a GameSpot article, this one is, but of the video. It's all in Japanese. You won't understand anything, so don't worry. The weirdest part was that somewhere at some point out of nowhere, Kenshiro was wearing a tuxedo, serving up a drink. Not likely. Not a characteristic he's known to have. He's never.
Yeah, and he's like powering it up. He's like, it's like, what the fuck is going on? And like, what game is this? Is this Dark Dreams Don't Die? Like,
Dark Dreams Don't Die 5.
Fist of the Dark Dreams
Don't Die. Fist of the North Dark Dreams Don't Die. Star. But yeah, so hopefully that comes out. It's for the PS4.
So is that an anime?
Yeah, it was an anime and a manga.
Yeah, Fist of the North Star is like
all animes were mangas at one point.
It's a pretty good assumption. Yeah,
that's fair. There's some that aren't, but it's a pretty fair assumption. But yeah, no, it's one of the older ones from the 80s that continued on. That still continues to this day. Oh, if they have it on Hulu, like the original series.
I'm not gonna watch
Holy
it.
shit! No, don't. It's really 80s. It's very Like
if you were to compare it to like Dragon Ball.
How would I compare it?
Because that was 80s.
Yeah, compared to Dragon Ball. Are you talking about just Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z?
Dragon Ball. That was way more 80s than Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball had its humor with like lightheartedness, with the fact that the main character is just a child going through the world, literally destroying everything, Awakened Path, and trying to be a hero. Fist of the North Star is literally about a guy who has mastered a martial arts that can destroy anybody, any living thing, blah blah blah, and a post-apocalyptic future, because there's like a whole thing with Japan after like they got bombed.
Yeah.
They kept imagining like, oh well, what if the whole world suffered this? Like, what if the whole world was suffered like a nuclear war?
Yeah.
So this is one of those post-apocalyptic futures. It's closer to Mad Max meets I don't know, some like any ridiculous martial arts movie, but in manga and cartoon form.
Nice.
I mean, there's literally he has like a move for every scenario. Like he pokes somebody like in the neck one time. He's like, all right, now your spine's going to bend backwards for 30 seconds until you pop yourself in half and die.
Oh, so he's got like mysterious abilities that they just kind of figure out as they go.
No, he knows these. Like this is stuff he knows. Yeah, no, the writers just pass off like he knew this the entire time. But no, he knows how to he knows secret hidden pressure points in people's bodies. And like his main antagonist in the first arc is a guy who can go through skin like it's no big deal. So
that's the thing that we saw in the video where the guy's fist went through his hand. You see?
Yeah, and he just grabs it and beats the shit out of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can go on for years about Fist of the North Star. So let's just stop her right there. I can't continue on.
It seems it seems like one of those where it's like, if you were into it before, then it's great. But if you were to suggest that somebody watch it now, you'd be like, maybe don't start at the beginning. Start later on scenarios.
They do have movies and like original videos that are more recent that people would probably enjoy more. Yeah, that kind of pretty much sums up the spirit of Fist of the North Star. You can watch one of those, but
yeah, it seems like with those older anime that keep kind of going, it's like people are like, hey, don't watch the beginning because you won't like it. Here's a gateway drug movie that you can watch, and maybe if you like that, you'll like the rest.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Silver Bear and Boomhauser. Hey, everybody. Oh, boy.
What up?
But that's it for Fist of the North Star. If you like Yakuza, I imagine we'll like this game, so we'll find out, though, for sure.
Sounds good. I'm curious as to how they're going to do that whole pressure point system in a fighting game like that.
They've had a bunch of like Dynasty Warriors-esque games, so they pretty much just make it like a random attack into your combo. It's like, oh, you just basically punch a guy so hard his head explodes now. Yeah.
All right.
Or you punch a guy 100 times in less than a second. Good job. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Jay, I can't. Don't make me. I can't do this. I could do this all day. I don't want to start.
Okay, we're gonna cut you off.
I don't want to start the slippery slope.
We're gonna cut you off. We have another.
I'm getting this scratch
conversation that you and I can have. That Matt can have slight opinions about. Mark, was it Mark Laidwater? I've written Mark Laidlaw. Mark Laidlaw. I got it mixed up with Mark Rosewater, the guy who.
Oh, he was just telling me the next topic, so I could type it in the thing.
Yeah. Mark Rosewater, the developer of Magic the Gathering. Anyways, Mark Laidlaw, which was the lead writer for Half-Life 1 and 2, mostly 2. He came in midway through Half-Life 1, has released kind of what he had envisioned Half-Life 2 Episode 3 would be. That would be the official ending of at least that storyline. In the form of what appears to be a letter written by Gordon Freeman to the readers or to the fans. So, Fiskake, do you wanna go into, I guess, just your opinions on that? Because I have some opinions as well.
I don't have a strong opinion because I kind of skimmed through it before we started the show. From what I did read, though, it seemed pretty interesting. Like it seemed like it would have been like a natural progression for the story. Because if you're not familiar with Half-Life, basically the first game you play as a theoretical physicist, and you accidentally open portals to new worlds and stuff, and you're dealing with all the chaos that comes with dealing with new aliens and the military trying to blow up the whole base and a lot of fun shit.
Yeah.
Half-Life 2, you're basically taken out of time and space to another place to continue the fight in a different era. Like, I think it's set in like 20 years in the future or something like that. I'm not for sure. But
yeah, it's kind of cool because it's like a dystopian future.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, from the what they posted, because the guy posted basically the story that they were going to write, but he changed all the characters' genders and names and all that fun stuff. Mm-hmm. But enough to the point where you can like recognize who is supposed to be who. So yeah, it seemed pretty interesting. Like the whole fact, like you get to continue more about the time and space stuff that you're dealing with. Because apparently, like, at some point in episode 3, you're supposed to like find a ship that basically had a thing that causes it to like stretch throughout the entirety of reality, of like time and space and all that fun shit.
Yeah,
but that'd been pretty fun.
It's pretty crazy. It's cool because it definitely has that feeling of Half-Life when you read it. That same type of, because Gordon Freeman always tends to be that character that's like there and he does what he can, and then somehow always ends up being just like pulled away from it all, because it ends kind of in a similar way where everything's going to shit, everyone he knows is gone in a way, or it's about to go, and then at the last moment he just gets pulled out and now he's just a survivor.
Yeah, he's like, oh, gotta wait again. But no, Kim Pop, I haven't seen that game theorist video about Half-Life. I'll have to check it out sometime. I haven't watched this shit in a while.
Yeah. Oh, it's right. Game Theory had something on that. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet.
I was gonna watch it. But yeah, it's interesting and weaved in there along with the kind of what the storyline was supposed to be. He kind of like leaves these little Easter eggs talking about his time at Valve and like kind of how it ended and stuff like that towards the end of the post. Did you want to post a link to what Mark Laidlaw had said? Yeah,
1 second here.
I have access to that. But basically, kind of summing it up, you know, he gives this thing where it's like, you know, I'm kind of upset as to the way it ended, and how he really expresses his belief that he would have rather finished the story at least, because there was an episode 3 that was supposed to be happening and just never did, and now that team just no longer exists in a way, and he actually left Valve in January of 2016 because he just wanted to go back to writing his own stuff, because he used to be a science fiction writer.
Oh, really? I didn't know he was
he got nominated for a Philip K. Dick Award back in 1988 or something like that.
Dick.
He's a notable science fiction writer. Philip K. Dick. Yeah, I mean,
he said Dick.
The science fiction book awards don't have the greatest names. You have like the Hugo Award, like
the Pulitzer.
Like,
that's not science fiction, dude.
Oh yeah,
that's
no, I was just saying
book.
it was just like a weird.
That's like, this is a weird name.
That's kind of goofy. I don't know.
Yeah. So
it's kind of cool that he came back to kind of like basically write down what he thought would happen if Half-Life 3 would come out to.
And for those who care,
this modern era,
he provides some kind of closure at least for the storyline.
Yeah. Personally, I don't think Half-Life 3 will ever see a release.
No.
It's too hyped. It'll never live up to any expectations.
Yeah, I mean, especially since like the lead writer no longer works there anymore, and the team's kind of mostly disbanded.
Well, I mean, they could get new people.
That's true.
It's Valve.
Yeah, they could get people to work on it.
Steam crashes.
I just don't even really feel like they have
no want to make games.
Yeah, they're just continuing developing on Dota, and that's it.
They're living on Steam and Dota.
And because Counter-Strike's one of theirs as well, too, right? And Team Fortress?
Yeah, Counter-Strike, Team Fortress, Dota. I think they're coming out with something else, too. I can't remember.
Are they coming out with something? Ooh.
I can't remember. Sure, I don't think it's like something brand new. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, they had that Steam card game thing, right?
Yeah. What's it called?
Yeah, that's... Fuck, I don't know.
Artifact.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, you got so excited you coughed.
I a little bit. Oh, God.
Oh, the black lung.
Black lung pop. Okay.
Yeah, so that's kind of, it's a little bittersweet. It just kind of, he ends it with like yours infinitely or in infinite finality, Gordon Freeman. Like, this is the end.
Yeah, like, okay, well, I'm stuck in time and space again. See you guys in hell or something.
See you guys never.
Yeah.
I was reading a lot of the comments because the initial Okay. Yeah, the initial post, a lot of people were like, you know what? I'm not that upset. I kind of figured the game would never come out, so this is okay. So it's like a lot of people are like, okay, well, I guess it really isn't. It probably isn't going to come out.
Yeah, I really don't give a shit about Half-Life. I am quiet. I can see it in the thing.
That's so weird.
Yeah, you guys seem level sound to me, but
thanks a lot, Silver Bear. Thanks for looking out.
Thanks for looking out.
Yeah, that should be better.
Bear ever. 10 out of 10 would bear again.
Would bear again. So I think that'll do it for the Half-Life 2 stuff. I mean, that's really all. I just wanted to kind of talk about it. Let people know that is a thing and that exists, and for people who care.
Yeah, if you want your closure for Half-Life,
I am not one of those people.
But to close out the show, the official show, I should say, we'll be going over some games.
New releases, yeah.
New releases.
Oh, that was fucking terrible.
No, come on. I did so good. I'm a good musician. I play the musics and the blues.
Oh, God. All right, so the date is the 27th, so let's look in the week of the 27th. Oh yeah, we got Rock of Ages Bigger and Bolder. Rock of Ages 2.
Do we want to do our normal game, or do you just want to talk about games you find interesting?
We'll talk about games that we find interesting.
There seems to be more interesting games coming out this week.
Yeah, it's been better than the last 2 weeks we tried to do this.
Mm-hmm.
I never even I guess I just forgot that Rock of Ages as a game existed. But Rock of Ages 2, Bigger and Bolder is coming out, and that game, it's basically you roll around as a rock. I mean, through different times of the ages. That's basically it. That's exactly what the name says.
You roll your rock against another person's rock, and you guys race down a hill and try to break a barrier or something, and then
it's
whoever does it faster.
Yeah, it's like themed from some time period, or whatever. What else is coming out this week?
Well, I think we should talk about the real killer IP that's coming out this week, and that's fucking Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
Oh shit!
That actually looks pretty good.
Snap.
Coming out August 29th.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a decent version of
like a baby XCOM.
Yeah.
So is that just Switch only?
Yep.
Makes me want to get a Switch.
Yeah. Have you ever seen a Nintendo game not released only on their fucking shit?
No, I was talking about Switch and Wii U.
No, they've abandoned the Wii U.
Yeah, because I know for like a short bit they were coming out with like multi, but then like now, no more. Is this Windjammer's game coming out also on August 29th? Is that like some weird like retro game?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like an older, I think.
Two athletes are pitted against each other in a grueling battle of special abilities, mind games, and throwing discs. It will blow you away.
Oh, yeah, it used to be for the Neo Geo, so.
Oh, wow. Okay. It will blow you away.
Pretty hopping. That one of the guys from Super Best Friends, Wooly, has been talking about this game for like years, and keeps going on. Yeah, I don't know. Nobody.
No, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Then we got Yakuza.
Yakuza Kiwami coming out also on August 29th.
That will be my first Yakuza game.
Fucking hell, dude.
Damn.
He does this on purpose.
Son of a bitch. But yeah, it's supposed to be the re-release of number 1 for the PlayStation 4 now. You can
So, okay.
What?
Okay, so real quick, just to get the idea of what's going on, can everybody hear all three of us?
Raise your hand if you can hear us.
Yeah, they keep saying I'm quiet.
That's
weird.
And
it looks like I'm quiet in the mix, too. See? Like when you talk?
Talk.
Yeah, you're louder than I am.
Talk now?
Hey, how's it going? Yo.
Hey.
So that's weird.
Yeah, because you can hear us, right? Right, Fiskig?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you guys just fine.
Maybe it's a driver error. I should turn you up a bit, Matt, and I just hope that fixes it.
Left Ginger says they can hear us all.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know what's really
gaming TV stream if you can't hear us on the Comcast one.
Yeah, we have 2 streams going. We're going live on both the Neanderthal Gaming TV, which is apparently one that's working, and then we also have our Comcast one, which is supposed to be the main one that apparently is not providing good sound.
I think it's fine.
But so what is this abduction game? Also coming out on August 29th.
I think it's a walking simulator.
A first-person adventure game by Cyan Worlds in the vein of Myst.
Yep.
There you go. Walking simulator. Also known as a point and click.
No, that's not what a walking simulator is. It's not also known as a point and click.
But some are.
What?
Some.
No.
Some are.
No. No, you're absolutely
it said
wrong.
In the vein of Myst, and Myst is a point and click.
Yeah, but this is like new age, so it's definitely
it's a first-person puzzle adventure game.
There you go, first person, not point and click.
Using the node-based system used in the earlier Myst games, or to use a freeform mode. So it's both. It's both. I was right, and you were.
And Absolver.
Absolver's coming out Tuesday.
Yeah, my game. I won't be able to get to play it, but I do have a 3-day weekend coming up, so I might be playing it nonstop then. So, Anyway, if you guys want to gang up and join my posse of Kung Fu Masters, hit me up on Steam. I'll be on Fistcake or Zactor K. Can't remember which one it is.
Just follow him on Twitter at the Fistcake, and he'll let you know.
Yeah, I tweet about all my video gaming business.
Because apparently right now you can't remember your name.
I don't know what my name is.
It's just Fistcake on Twitch.
On Steam.
On Steam, I don't know. Steam name. Yeah.
Yeah, my Steam is, I don't know my Steam. I keep forgetting. I never remember to check it out. So, I'm kind of in a predicament there.
Other things that are coming out, they have a complete edition of Pillars of Eternity. I haven't even gotten past like the first like major like the second quest. So,
well, it's coming out on PS4.
On PS4. Oh, that's interesting.
Hey, man, PS4 is like having a lot of games. Off. And then Life is Strange, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, Life is Strange before the storm. Dude, scroll up. You missed like the best game. Scroll up. Surf World Series. That's it, and you missed Surf World Series coming out Tuesday, August 29th, 2017 on PS4, at PC, and Xbox One. An arcade-style surfing game. What the fuck, dude?
My bad.
Oh, shit, dude. Surf World Series. Oh, my God. I've never seen it before.
All right, I think that probably rounds us out.
Yeah, let's move on to pimping out each other's channels here. Fistcake, where can people find you?
Everybody, you can find your boy Fistcake at the Fistcake on Twitter, where I tweet usually daily. I talk about stupid shit, usually what games I'm playing or something. If I find really cool, I'll retweet that. Friday evenings, I do streams on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Fistcake. You can watch me play PUBG there. I might play Absolver this weekend instead.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it's going to be Absolver. Absolver. Absolver.
Real quick, Fistcake, I've been wanting to ask you this question the whole podcast, but do you have the pop screen just on the other side of your mic right now?
Yes, I have a ceiling fan, so it picks up the sound from that unless I put this.
Oh, my God. It's like a strategic pop screen placement. That's great.
Mm.
That's awesome.
Don't worry.
Ingenuity.
I'm not completely stupid. I'm just slightly stupid.
No, that's a great idea.
No, I had to do that with when I was streaming on my PlayStation 4. I remember that trick. I'm like, oh yeah, just block it with the sound, the wind blocker.
Yeah, the thing that does it.
That is the thing that's supposed to do. Yeah. I did it. Yeah.
I thought for a second you had like two of them set up and shit, just for like full coverage.
I have three pop filters, one at every angle. Yeah. Oh God.
Ain't no wind get through here.
Not at all.
I don't believe in pops.
I don't believe in pops or wind. I believe in myself. I have a YouTube channel. Haven't updated that in a couple weeks. I'm gonna see if I can do something this weekend. No promises though, but I have successfully recorded all my Hellblade footage, so maybe we'll see what happens with that. Yeah.
I'm excited. If not, then maybe some more Fistcake's World Federation thing.
World Wrestling Federation Entertainment Expo. I don't understand how hard can it be. It's only 7 Fistcake World Wrestling Federation Entertainment. It's only 7 words, okay? Jesus.
Oh God.
That's it for me pimping out. What are you guys pimping out?
You can catch us on YouTube at youtube.com/NeanderThalGamingTV. We post content for Super Smash Bros. Melee and Smash 4, as well as basically all of the VODs for all of our streamed content, including the podcast, which will be going live on Wednesday. You can catch us on Twitter at NeanderThalGTV. Mm-hmm. And that goes directly to Matt's phone, so feel free to blow him up. And then we got twitch.tv/NeanderThalGamingTV, which is where we're streaming. We're streaming right now, as well as simulcasting to our Comcast stream. And that's where we do all of our Monday and Wednesday content, specifically, which is Tales of Berseria and right now West of Loathing. Moving on to the next screen. So for Comcast, specifically, you can follow us at ConcomCast. It's with a T. I just confirmed that earlier. So
nice.
Our little thing is actually incorrect, so I'll fix that. You can send us questions and concerns at contentcompletecast@gmail.com. And you can, of course, watch the podcast live at 3 p.m. on Sundays, Pacific time. Every week, we go live on ConcomCast, as well as we simulcast usually to our Neanderthal Gaming TV channel as well. So all episodes are available on YouTube. on Wednesdays, along with the audio-only version being available on your favorite podcasting app. Both are released on Wednesdays, like I said. All right, guys, so we're going to end the stream here. We're going to say goodbye.
Wow.
But for those who want to stick around and discuss some Hellblade, we're going to be going heavy on the spoilers. Oh, I like that. That's good. You put the little T on the end. We're going to go heavy on the spoilers and really go into some deep discussion, but we didn't want to ruin it for anybody, so we're going to be on for maybe another 30 minutes or so, talking specifically about Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. But for those who maybe don't want to get that spoiled for them, thank you guys so much for sticking around. Any last words, Fizzcake?
Thanks for watching. Guys, I love you. It's always been you.
It's always been you. Should we play the outro?
It's always been you.
Yeah. Well, what do you want to do?
Play the outro, and then we'll just make that our intro for the spoiler.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yo, welcome back. It's your boy